He was 11 years old. It was his first time playing second base, and he was distracted.
The ball just came right down and got me right on the top of the head.
So after that happened, it kind of scared you away from the
Yeah.
game?
Yeah, a little bit, I think.
The irony behind the fact that a baseball concussion steered Patrick Connor toward the game of football is not lost on him or his father.
But I'm always, concerned. Every time I see him on the field, I worry that something's going to happen.
Something being a traumatic brain injury.
But I feel better with that helmet on his head.
And that helmet is the VICIS Zero1.
It's supposed to compress when you get hit and take some of the force out of the impact.
Patrick is one of the first high school players in the country to use it.
I feel it more, kind of the impact more on my shoulders.
The NFL has named the Zero1 their top performing helmet. And several star players not only wore the helmet this season, but invested in it.
From that point, we look forward to realizing our vision and growing this into an enduring company that helps a lot of boys and girls.
Dave Marver co-founded VICIS as a startup in 2013 with experts in mechanical engineering and neurosurgery from the University of Washington.
Current helmets they've been the same for 40 or 50 years. A hard outer shell and some padding on the inside. Ours is different in that it actually deforms in a collision like a car bumper would. And that deforming behavior slows impact forces before they can reach the head.
He says what makes their helmet unique is its layers, particularly a soft outer shell over a layer of vertical columns to absorb shock.
This is designed to endure thousands of collisions. It bounces back each time, and the whole process is invisible to the naked eye.
It's taken years of testing various designs using both linear and rotational force.
VICIS says they've also designed their helmets to improve player performance. For example, they've widened the field of view, adding an additional 13 degrees of peripheral vision.
The Zero1 recently went down in price from a whopping $1,500 to $950. A significant cut, yes, but it's still 4 times more expensive than the number 2 ranked helmet on the NFL's list. So does the Zero1 really offer that much more protection?
How much safer it really is, I don't know.
Art Marylander, a researcher at the Brain Injury Alliance of Nebraska, says that because every brain responds to concussions differently, and because there's still so much to learn about the cause of brain injury, buying the so-called number 1 helmet doesn't necessarily mean your son or daughter will be better protected.
We're not able to say, this is good, you're never going to get a concussion with this helmet. That's just not going to happen.
If you look at the fine print on their helmet ranking poster, the NFL even says that any advantage the Zero1 had over these 13 other helmets in the, quote, top performing group is statistically insignificant. Translation, all the top helmets tested almost exactly the same.
3, 2, 1.
What's more, the independent Virginia Tech STAR helmet rating system, widely considered the industry standard, has yet to test the Zero1 because it hasn't been publicly available. VICIS maintains that their research and design will only continue to improve and that the cost will only go down.
Like a lot of new and breakthrough technologies, it's expensive at first.
So it's a lot more comfortable to play in.
The Connor family certainly considered the cost, but having the quote-unquote safest helmet in the industry, to them, was worth every penny.
Couldn't really make the decision not to do it knowing what could happen if I didn't.
Reporting in Seattle, I'm Chris Welch.